Hello everybody, welcome back to the video. And I was channeling my Allier right there. Yeah, that's what I was doing, channeling Allier. But anyway, we're back pretty quick after the last one, kinda. I don't know exactly how long it's been. I think maybe about a week, maybe. I think. Um, you know, I'm trying to get this one out a little bit sooner because why not? I missed the scheduled date on the last one, so might as well just get this one out at the kind of appropriate time. And this is the end of the whole thing. And spoilers. Um, don't like it too much, but I think that I did improve art-wise, which is good and cool. And the important thing here, it's all about improvement until one day I'm the greatest man alive. And at that point, nothing matters, but I'll be the greatest man alive. So, greatest at art and everything else. But anyway, we'll get to that someday. But for now, no real topics. Instead, we're going to talk about the art, kind of. Um, it's pretty much everything. The same thing as usual. Just struggling. Always the struggle. I really feel like I should try to get more focused. I feel like if I did that, I would speed up the process a lot. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of flickering for a while. This is like the end stages of the thing. It kind of looks mostly like this for a while. Obviously the V and the bird will get the better. All of them will get a little bit tweaked, but this is pretty much kind of how it ends. It'll look better than this. I had a little bit of flare on the sides and stuff. You might have seen them at the beginning of the other one, little Easter eggs. Not really Easter eggs. Like if you played the game, you already know what like it was. But you'll see them if you didn't catch them. I thought it was cool to add little like nods and stuff to the hardcore gamers. Oh yeah, the bird, I was trying a lot of different layer effects because I think last time I also said I was trying to put things in the tunnel, things towards the like more in the tunnel were going to be more reddish, things further outside were more bluish. So I was trying to like see if I can mess with the bird and make them like purpley, because that's like a red with blue, make a purple, So I was trying to make them more purpley with like the big wings because they're closer in the tunnel, and then like the tail part outside, it kind of just started left blue. So I messed around with a bunch of settings and stuff for him, messed up a bunch of my layers, messed up a lot of stuff, kind of went back and forth for a while, and then settled on like a little weird kind of thing. It doesn't look crazy. I feel like that's probably the main problem with this picture. I don't think I talked about it because I think I just talked about the stupid game and I barely even remembered anything about the game. So that was a good idea. Anyway, the biggest problem for this picture, I feel like, is I just need to practice on shading a lot more. Just getting I think it's values or contrast or whatever. I don't know. Art words aren't my language. So yeah, that stuff. I need to focus a lot more on the shading and like getting the right values to curve around things to make things look three-dimensional. I feel like a lot of my things look pretty flat. It looks kind of gross and makes it look like, what is that thing called, like DeviantArt style art. Yeah, that's a slap in the face to DeviantArt, even though I have posted there and I do sometimes, and probably this picture will go there too, because why not spread the creation, the joy of creations, my work. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like it looks really amateur because I am. So I'm gonna probably be working on that, which works totally fine because that's kind of the next thing up on my plate here. Is oh yeah, see, look, I'm working on the V now, kind of. His face stuff and things. Struggled with that for a while, but I feel like I didn't struggle as much as I did with faces before. So I feel like there might have been improvement. At the end, I don't think he's ugly, but he looks a little jank. I think that's just gonna be my style. That's my style. That's not on accident, kind of. I think I like kind of janky, ugly looking things. I don't really want to make beautiful looking people in all my pictures. But I'm not supposed to be as ugly as it ends with, but you know, I'm getting there. We'll get there one day. Anyway, next up on the docket is to copy more, steal again. Not cynics this time, other people. Maybe more famous people, I guess. Kinda. That's also a punch in the face. I don't know what you say, like a knock at cynics. I don't know, not really, but you know. I'm gonna be copying manga, anime, comics, stuff like that. Just good black and white book art stuff. You know what I mean? Mostly manga stuff. I'm gonna get a couple different well-known creators that everybody's like they have the greatest art ever. I'm gonna be stealing their stuff, copying it, stealing it. I'm gonna be going in kind of an order of like stealing faces and then people and then like backgrounds and then maybe like action scenes. Stealing a bunch of that. Some people could be catching on what I'm gonna be doing soon with all this practicing. I'm gonna be copying manga stuff. A lot of that. First off, I've been copying the Death Note artist guy. I think it's a guy. Most of these things are gonna probably be recommendations from my girlfriend because she's the one that reads the manga, whatever you want to call it. I've never really read one, but she read all of them, every single last one of them. And we have a couple books. We actually went out to get the Death Note. We just got one of those. Not the real deal. The fake Death Note. Anyway, so we got that. I think it was just like book 1 or something. And it's a pretty interesting story. Trying not to read it. It's hard. And I'm copying everything in it. Not really, just most of the people. Anytime there's like a dead-on face, copying that stuff down. Trying to figure out how you draw people by copying other people's styles again. And I'm going to be doing that for other such stuff, such as I don't really know what else, but I do know one of them is probably going to be, what is it called? Vagabond, which looks really cool. That's the one I want to do. That's the one I want to be. I want to be as good as Vagabond, if not better. That's what's happening. For now, Death Note. You'll see videos for most of these. I don't know how long each will be. I was thinking about maybe making more shorter videos, kind of like, I think I was gonna call them like quick something, quick arts. I don't remember what, something stupid because that's my style. I think at this point, actually, if you're wondering what's going on screen with like the light skin that came over there or something, I think I asked my girlfriend for some tips and tricks, and then she was messing around with it for a while. So I think that's what's happening right now. He was like messing with it and doing stuff and explaining things, and then it kind of just goes away. I kind of just use it as like a idea board. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, she just kind of messes with things for a while. So this is hers, and then we'll go back to mine, and it's fine. Yeah, we'll be copying stuff soon. They might be shorter videos, maybe even like 5 minutes, maybe not. Maybe all of them will be like 20 minutes again. I don't think they will be. I think they'll probably be a little bit shorter. I've been trying to get a little bit shorter with these videos as well. So I haven't really done the full screen recordings because those ones usually take a lot longer, take a lot of storage, take skill to do, and can't waste as much time, you know? So those are all negatives for me personally. So I've just been using the Procreate things, which kind of suck, but you know, they work, they look all right, and I just kind of put the weird things in the background. Not much is gonna be going on for a while. You'll kind of see. I don't even know what I'm working on. I think his hair is moving, something, but something's moving. There's always something moving in the picture. Could be his cane, could be V, could be his hair, his neck, his hands. I think I was working on the book. Maybe it was a book, something like that. So yeah, trying to talk about this picture, but you know, not much ever goes on in my art. Not till the end will anything visually interesting kind of happen. For a while, we're just in the actually drawing V stage, getting a stupid armband that I mess around with like 3 to 4 times, changing up his pants. I hate drawing his feet. Don't look at his feet. Gross. I think I forgot to put in nails, but you know, those are little details. Nobody will notice that he doesn't have any nails. He might have toenails actually. Did I give him toenails but no nails? That's weird. I don't know. Don't look that close in this picture. It'll look grosser the more close you look. It looks better far, very far, far away from it. Practically not even looking at it. You know? So I'm trying to see what's going on here. I should have brought a topic. Didn't really have one. But actually, kind of do. So this one will have the full procreate at the very end. It'll be a very short procreate. I think it's like 3 minutes, maybe ish, 4-ish minutes of the full procreate. So at the very end of this, you'll see that as usual. And then at the end of that, I'll have like a couple seconds of just the image. You'll finally see the full image. Maybe before that, I don't know. I kind of messed up with the editing, doing that after. Who cares, you know? Yada yada des. Just trying to see if anything will happen. I gotta say though, they were all annoying. I was gonna say he was the most annoying to draw, but everything here was annoying. Definitely need to work on my drawing game in total, and thinking harder about what I'm going to do with everything in a picture. I had a pretty good idea for this one, and I feel like I did think pretty close to it, actually, more towards the end. But always when you take multiple days for one image, you always kind of lose grasp of what the frick is going on. Is this the background part? Oh, this part sucked. I didn't know what to do. I was trying to find a balance of detail and very blue color, and also no detail and kind of a reddish color. Because like I was basing it off of like some weird brick streets in England areas, and they're very red orange brick buildings. So I was like, okay, so blue, very blue. It should be like really blue back there. That's what it's supposed to be. Like really blue mixed with pretty red, purpley. You know, kind of came out, and I kind of just put shapes around, which I feel like is fine. But this was the more important thing. I want to put a little. This is the little Easter eggs start popping up. The little details where if you're a true fan, you'll be like, look, it's that. And there's already stuff like that all over the place, like stupid rings kind of on V's fingers, actually putting those in. His armband, white hair that kind of floats slightly. The Clyplod, I don't remember what this thing was called. They always, everything in Devil May Cry had a weird name, because it was all like demon angel names. I guess they were real Bible word-ish, but I don't know what the heck that thing was. Mess with the size of it a couple times. I think I kind of like it like that actually right there. Kind of make it bigger, smaller, mess with how it looked, mess with the wall, messed with the lighting, messed with hair. Oh, we're finally getting to the hair. Finally, that thing looked like a sore thumb in the middle of the whole image. Looked so weird. But now that we're getting to it, it'll blend in a bit more. You know, that'll be good. Finally, things will. Is that really how I left the thing in the background? I swear I didn't. I swear it moves again. It looks kind of weird there, like right next to his head, and kind of weird. I think it goes a little up. You know, it's fine. So we're getting close to the end here, actually, kind of. Like kind of. Got a couple more minutes. But you'll actually start seeing changes, so that'll be cool. That'll actually be visually interesting. Oh, look, you'll see those are the Easter eggs I'm talking about. There it is. It was the if you played the game, you'll know in one area there's some spray paint that says like Lady was here. That's some other character from the game, and I kind of just incorporated it there. It's really hard to see right now, but I make it a little bit easier later on. And that right over there, if you also know the game, that's the V symbol. All the 4 characters you can play in Devil May Cry 5, they all have like a little symbol for them. You don't really see it that much unless you're like selecting them in like the main screen. You might see it in other areas. I don't really pay attention that much. I don't think you see it that much, but that's like the only time I've ever really seen them, when you're like selecting their like story mission stuff in the menus. But that's V's over there, and it's just kind of, it's his cane, and then his three guys, and then I think his hair or something. I don't know what the last little thing is, but if it's his three boys and maybe his boy's wing, or maybe his hair or something. But you know, it's it looks stupid. I hate his symbol the most, actually. It looks really bad compared to the other guy's symbols, but you know, he kind of sucks. So what are you gonna do about it? And oh look, I'm doing the weird arm tattoos. You thought I was gonna skimp out on the awful tattoo things he's got? Nah, bro. I'm gonna do it all, and it kind of sucked. I've been using more cheats lately, and I think I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna just start cheating more and more. Makes things way easier to just cheat. I'm not talking about real life people. You do that, you deserve whatever comes to you. That was kind of threatening, but you know. Anyway, yeah, I was cheating a bit with this. Not really, but kinda. But for these ones, I was copying one of his arms kind of directly from a reference image. If you go look, maybe you can go find the one, because I don't feel like it. That's why. But I was kind of just copying exactly the one of the arms in one of his reference images. I think he's just holding his hands together, kind of in front of him with like his cane, and his arms kind of in the same position. So I kind of just took that one, and then but the other one you'll see. I don't know if I started immediately or what, because some things are a bit out of order. I always jump around because it always takes multiple days. So I don't know what I'm doing now. It could be the panther, could be the arm still. I think I'm doing his body. That one I kind of just flubbed around with. I also took that one from another reference picture of him when he's like naked and looks really long and weird. I kind of just very badly scribbled them. Oh, there you go. You can see how I hacked. I took the markings on the right arm were his left, and I copy pasted them on the other one, messed with the shape around. I like bent it and turned it and reflected it so it's like kind of mirrored. And then I drew the symbols of the another arm and some reference picture. Like it kind of showed that side of his arm, like the top side. I don't know how to explain it good, but I kind of just pieced them together. I kind of copied it from multiple places, but they were all copied. They weren't mine, but it looked all right in the end. And I feel like at that point, it was kind of my own design for his tattoos that suck, because I messed with them a bit, made them look kind of all right, made them fit on his arm a bit more. We're getting pretty close to finishing off with V. There's still a couple bad, awful things with him. Like that arm was a little long. I think all of them is a bit weirdly proportioned, but I swear if you go look at him naked, don't look at him naked, but without his jacket, because he doesn't wear a shirt, you'll see his body is very wrongly proportioned. So it's not my fault. All right, I'm just the artist. I was trying to do what I saw, and I didn't see it right. But you know, it happens. That's the same thing with the bird up there. I made his head too big, messed with it a bit more. He has a little tiny baby head, but it just wasn't looking right. Trying to make it smaller, I think just because I messed up the drawing still. But it looked all right there, and I was like, you know what, he looks fine actually. So chicken bird, that's kind of what he's gonna look like. Him, I wanted to push him back a little bit more, add a bit more depth to my picture. But I wanted to keep the arm that's near it still really dark. Oh, there you go. More little Easter egg stuff. Ah, there it is. Everybody get hype. It's the neon sign. Yeah. For this, I also copied. I had a picture like lined up next to it, I think on references, but you can't see that here. And I was just copying not on top of it for no real reason. I could have just copied directly on top, but I didn't. But yeah. So I kind of copied, but I still did it with my own hands. So half copy. I think I was messing with some layer stuff right here, trying to get the lighting right. I was going over it again. I was trying to make it look really neon and cool. I really like neon. Yeah, in case you Yeah, ever need to know something weird about me? I love neon. Whoa, look at that. Looked like a GTA police thing. Um, but that was another layer effect, making things a bit weirder. I think we're getting really close to the end now. Yeah, you might be getting real close. Doing the shadow bit, I think I messed around with the lighting, like how bright the lady thing is, or I might have already done that. I don't know. But this is pretty much it. There you go. From at least for me, I think the audio synced up. We're in the Procreate. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the image. It'll either have already popped up or it will pop up. Either way, mucho apreciado. That's Spanish for thanks for watching. Hope you like the gross looking V, and yeah. Goodbye. Stealing manga next.